Another shape of the day. I know it's been a while. I've been super lazy and I get caught up in stuff, so I've been forgetting to shave and do a video. So this is about 10 days, maybe 14 days worth of growth. I meant to shave like a week ago and I've just been caught up in stuff, so I haven't had a chance. So today's shave is going to be Chasing the Dragon from the Shaving Shop Club slash Shaving Shop, I guess. It's sort of one merged store now. So I'm not sure what the appropriate name is, but I of course have the matching aftershave, trusty plus soft, and I was gonna go with the General with the Magritte MR5, but because of this, I'm gonna go with the Prismatic. Prismatic is a lot more efficient. So I'm going to try to annotate this, but in case I forget, you may want to skip these next 5 minutes. I'm basically going to talk about some things that have to do with the shaving shop, along with another artisan. It kind of bothers me, and the fact that I'm shaving with this artisan soap gives me a chance to talk about it. So I'll try to annotate it. If not, just skip like 5 minutes. So some other guy did a review of one of Peter's soaps, and for the life of me, I cannot remember which one. But it's on a Reddit page, and I'll link the Reddit review. But long story short, he was like, "Yeah, I like this soap. It's a great soap. I like the scent, stuff like that." Just a regular positive review. And then Will from Barrister and Man comments, and instead of commenting on the review itself, he basically says that, well, Peter doesn't make his own scents, and he doesn't really know what he's doing. And even if he says he's using his, even if he says he's making his own oils, he's lying. And then at the very end, he says, I'd love to see some sort of proof of that, basically. So, long story short, regular review for shaving shop product turns into Will from Barrister and Man, and it was on his official Reddit account. But it turns out that Will was basically bashing Peter, and I'm not really sure why. But basically he said it wasn't, like, he wasn't making the oils and stuff like that. So, I talked to Peter. I didn't talk to Will because there's not a point. He was making an accusation without proof. But I talked to Peter and I asked him a few questions about it. So, Will also said that Dua Fragrances makes all their scents, which is not true. So, Dua Fragrance does not make the shaving shop scents unless mentioned. So, like, do I have any? Oh, like Cure de Milano, obviously from Dua, but anything that's not like a copy scent of theirs, they don't have anything to do with it. Pampalous was actually sent to Cullen for advice, and Christopher Cullen is from oh man, I'm forgetting it. Oh, 1 second. Katie's Bubbles, man, how could I forget that? I didn't even find the soap, but Katie's Bubbles anyway. But Christopher Cullen basically told Peter for Pampalous to turn down the grapefruit, and that's how that happened. So it wasn't sent to Dua. Chris didn't make it. That was an oil set that was mixed by Peter. Then he got advice from someone else. Which one else do I have? Some of his original ones have been the Novelist, Khalifa specifically. So Khalifa's sort of an interesting one. So, not Khalifa, Chasing the Dragon. So Chasing the Dragon has the scent notes from Khalifa, but it also has two other essential oil notes mixed in it. So what I saw that was different was star anise and jasmine. So at this point, this is where I'll try to annotate it to begin. The scent notes of Chasing the Dragon are star anise, coffee, pepper, jasmine, oud, rose, cedarwood, sandalwood, resin from Khalifa. There's that Khalifa mix. So it is basically a Khalifa plus other stuff. That being said, let's get started. Sorry, I'm going to splash my face. Alright, so I've already tried this soap once. I'm in love with the scent, but, so it's actually a fairly hard soap. So this isn't their cream base, it's actually their vegan one. I think the last soap I did from the shaving shop was also vegan. Oh, you know what? The last one I did was the cream base. Scratch that. One before that. One more thing I'll say about the whole Barrister and Man and the shaving shop thing is that really, if Will's gonna start attacking artisans without proof on the internet, without proof, I suppose, I was gonna get their Christmas scent, but he lost me as a customer. And I know you guys can't see, but I've got like, what, 8, 16, I think I've got like 17 Barrister Man scents, so it's not like I don't buy their products. Okay, so sin strength. I would put this at a 8, honestly. Yeah, it is super strong. I know, I loaded it twice. It is super strong. It is very, very noticeable. I'd say I've smelled Khalifa. I don't have the soap, but I smelled the oils when he was first making it, and or when he first bought it, I guess, or whatever you want to say. But anyway, I really didn't like Khalifa at all. It was very rough. It was very rugged smell. It was kind of strong. It was very masculine, but I didn't like it at all. And I actually told Peter to go with Midnight Kush first. But anyway, so this one's actually pretty sweet. I wouldn't classify it as a gourmand or anything like that, and definitely not a feminine scent. But I'd actually probably classify this as a unisex, more on the edge of being a masculine scent. And there we go. The one thing I don't like about synthetic brushes is that you need to constantly add water to them because they don't retain moisture. So if you don't have enough in your brush when you first start, then you gotta dip it a few more times than you normally would with like a real hair badger or boar. Alrighty, so like I said, this is like 2 weeks growth. Oh, I'm using the... I'm forgetting everything, guys. Anyway, it's a Pole Silver Blade. Alright. As you see, hopefully, this razor just chews through it like it's nothing. And it's not like aggressive. There's not a lot of blade feel or anything like that. It's not like I'm pulling the skin. And it's not even like Pole Silvers are a super sharp blade. This is just a really, really good razor from PAA. I've done, I think at least, I've done reviews on this base, but what I will say is that the vegan base isn't half bad. I prefer tallow, like I always say, not because it has tallow in it, but because they typically have lanolin. When I compare tallow to a vegan soap, and that tallow soap doesn't have lanolin in it, I can't tell the difference. I do need to add more water, but that'll be fixed on the second pass. That being said, I mean, and you can tell yeah, it's kind of dry. I felt that as I was making the lather, but I love the feedback on that too. For people who are new to wet shaving, because I've got a few new subs, feedback is basically the noise you hear when the razor cuts. Some, like my General, are very, very quiet. And others are fairly noticeable. Talking about the General, apparently the stainless steel one launched and sold out in a day. And not even like a day, like in a few hours. So, yeah, I'm gonna need you guys to chill out with that so I can get my razor, okay? That's what I've been waiting for. Luna the puppy is like 4.5 months, and she has destroyed this apartment. I hate puppies. So much I hate puppies. Alright. God, I hate puppies. She's cute, but I hate puppies. Anyway. I love this scent. I have been, I only shaved with the soap once, but I've been spraying this aftershave almost every day. I mean, this scent would honestly take top 3. Easy. Easy top 3 in my list. Yeah, there we go. Just needed some more water. Alright, since it's been a while, we're going to do a full pass. You guys will just see. It's 2 a.m. Okay. I got one. I already got a nick there. I have a few bumps already, so I know it's going to get nicked. But I don't count those. Game-wise, I've been playing Shadow of Mordor. Shadow of War. A little bit of Plains of Eidolon from Warframe. Gwent, the card game. What else? Guild Wars 2, but I bought the expansion and I played it and I beat the expansion, but there's not much to do there. So I'm mainly just playing a few card games and messing around in single player. So, nothing too eventful. I did order Merchant of Tobacco. Apparently that was so popular that, give me a second here. Apparently that was so popular that 2 batches were made, so people are already starting to get their first batch, but apparently even ordering it the same day. I got the second batch, so mine just now had the order created. I don't know if it's shipped yet, because, USPS hasn't updated. So I don't know if Free just created the shipping label and hasn't sent it out yet, or if they did. But, should be getting that probably by next week. That one I'm really excited for. Really efficient razor. Now, I'm fairly sure that Scallop's head is just for looks, but really, I really like this razor. I got this for the Christmas event that the the Shave Market did. And I just realized I gotta update my list for this year's Secret Santa. But yeah, man, the stupid dog's been like eating like seeding and stuff. She's been tearing up the not pillowcase, the couch pillow covers, whatever you want to call them. I guess pillow covers. But she's a good dog when she wants to be. Taught her to open up the puppy gate. Alright, one more pass. So, in regards to the soap base, I like it. I got no complaints. I prefer tallow with lanolin, but it's perfectly good. There's not a single problem with the soap base. Scent, perfect strength. I don't really want a soap to be more than an 8, reasonably speaking, because I just may get irritation from the increased oils. But like I said, I have tried the splash, so we'll get to that. I am, as always, annoyed that the ingredients are not on the soap anywhere, or the splash. That's just sort of a continued gripe I have with the club well, yeah, actually, some of them do. I don't know why this one didn't. I know A&E products don't. This isn't A&E. Okay. Love the feedback on this razor. Yeah, really don't have a lot to talk about outside the wheel thing that kind of frustrates me. But when I show this the link, hopefully Will doesn't watch this and delete the comments he made. But I mean, it's just a little bit weird, and I hate to talk about drama because there's really no need for it in shaving. But it really annoys me when one artisan bashes another for no reason. And I guess that's really why I made this video in the first place. I mean, I haven't made a video in a while, but it's so relaxing just watching YouTube and shaving. But yeah, I mean, I'd like to think of all our artisans sort of not big businesses trying to take down the little guys. And then here we have another artisan who's trying to take down still an upcoming artisan. I'll totally concede that even Peter says this, he's not a perfumer. He mixes the oils that some he has made for him. But I just washed my face. Yeah. I don't know, it rubs me the wrong way because the whole point of not going to the big business thing is to support a small business, guys who are just regular Joes making soap. Obviously some more into it than others, but I don't know. It doesn't seem right, especially the whole no proof thing and stuff like that. Basically calling him an amateur, which, you know, fair enough. He's not exactly experienced as Will is. I was really looking forward to that soap, because the November one, because it has whiskey in it, but that's what it is. Alright. Good shave. I think I got one nick where I already had a bump at, so I'm going to pause the video, I'll wash and clean up, and then we'll get to the splash. Much better. Much better. So, apparently Luna somehow got to the top of the dresser by jumping on the chair because he just grabbed and sort of ate one of my girlfriend's socks. She likes to eat socks. I've gone through like 4 or 5 pair with her. Anyway, chasing the dragon. This splash changed my mind on the sprayer. I liked Cure de Milano, scent-wise. I liked all the scents. I didn't like the sprayer. I wanted a reducer like a regular aftershave. I've been spraying this thing like a cologne. It's been lasting like 4 or 5 hours. Your mileage may vary as always, but I liked it. So, not going to go over the ingredients because it's not on here. It is alcohol based. But it is a great splash. Okay, so I will say, from what I remember in the ingredients, it's nothing special. It's like water, alcohol, rose water, something like that, glycerin, regular aftershave ingredients. But scent 9.5. I don't want to go to 10 just because I hate giving 10s, but 9.5 in the scent strength, very, very strong, very noticeable. Not a ton of burn. It is an alcoholic-based splash, but oh man, I love this scent. I don't know what the big difference was. I don't know if you changed the star anise. I've never smelled star anise by itself. I don't know what it smells like. Jasmine, I can kind of smell the jasmine, but to me, this is leagues better than Khalifa. Not to knock Khalifa, it's a good scent for what it is, but this is like a more well-rounded, sort of softer overall scent. So if you didn't like Khalifa because you felt it was too strong, too in your face, this is a really nice scent that's really good. Yeah, I like the sprayer. I still want an option for a reducer. Granted, it may not be cost efficient, and I get that the whole marketing thing was for it to be used as a cologne, which is nice. The spray is pretty good, but I still want a reducer. I could always swap it out if I wanted to. Last thing I will say on the whole Bear Center Man thing. I got night music. I got the EDPs. Bear Center Man was his first artisan I bought. I'm not going to lose sleep over an artisan who knocks other artisans down for no reason, really, especially when it was a positive review. So I'll link it, like I said. I know I've mentioned it a few times. I know I said I was going to just start at the beginning, but it's been bothering me as I've been talking about it. So today's shave, this morning shave, it's probably 2:30, has been, that's worrying, Chasing the Dragon by The Shaving Shop. Of course, the matching splash. Razor Rock Plus Soft, prismatic head on a German 37 from Razor Rock handle. I really like the increased weight and the feel of a longer razor, but this is a really, really, really nice razor. Very efficient, very smooth, and just, I think it was like $30 or something like that. Alright guys, I'm pretty sure she's tearing something up, so I'm gonna head out. I'll link it below. If I don't, message me and remind me, because I'm not going to post this probably till tomorrow. But if I don't, message me, okay? Or just leave a comment in the description. Or comment below. Alright, have a good one, guys.